I've seen several videos here on YouTube and many recipes online that purport to show you how to make Benihana's fried rice at home. And while I'm sure most of them turn out well, I've yet to see anyone get it exactly right. The purpose of this video is to show you how to recreate the recipe with the exact ingredients Benihana's use at their many restaurants. I'm sure most of you guys do not have access to a teppanyaki flat top grill, so there are a couple minor tweaks you'll have to make in terms of the actual cooking. But in a side-by-side blind taste test comparison, I guarantee you that you, or anyone else for that matter, will not be able to tell the difference between this rice and the rice cooked at a Benihana's restaurant. So here's a quick overview of all the ingredients that you'll need to recreate Benihana's fried rice. In terms of specific brands they use, there are only two that you will need to track down. The good news is that they're both available at most grocery stores. From left to right, we have salt, pepper, Kikkoman brand soy sauce, safflower oil. Note, it's not sunflower oil, but safflower oil. It's a very high smoke point oil that Benihana uses specifically because of the high temperatures generated by the teppanyaki flat top grill. Boten brand Calrose rice, a type of medium grain rice from California, sesame seeds, minced onion, chopped green onion, chicken breast, eggs, minced carrot, and Benihana's garlic butter. The recipe for the garlic butter will follow later in the video. So we're going to start with 3 cups of Calrose rice, 4 cups of water, a pinch of salt, and we're going to give it a stir to make sure all the rice is coated with water. We're going to turn our heat up on high, and whenever the water starts slightly bubbling just like this, we're going to give it an extra stir to make sure nothing is stuck to the bottom. And we're going to put on our lid and turn the heat down to low and let it simmer for 20 minutes. After 20 minutes, we're going to remove it from the heat and we're going to let it sit with the lid on for an additional 20 minutes. Then what we're going to do is remove the lid and fluff the rice. Try to get the granules as separate as possible. Even though the rice will appear a little clumpy, still try to get it as separate as possible. Then take the rice out and store it in a larger container. What we're going to do is put the rice in the refrigerator overnight to let it dehydrate. It's very important when making fried rice to use rice that is dehydrated just a little bit, or else you'll get really clumpy, wet rice. Now try to take it out of the refrigerator at least once while you're storing it overnight and separate the granules like this so that the wet rice won't all stick to the bottom. To make Benihana's garlic butter, it's very simple. We're going to take a stick of room temperature butter, a couple cloves of minced garlic, mix that all together, add a squeeze of lemon juice, a little bit of soy sauce, mix that all together, and that's basically it. So the day after we've refrigerated our rice, we're going to dice up some onion, some carrot, and some green onion. Then we're going to heat up some oil in a pan and saute the onion and carrot and let them caramelize and get a little golden brown. In the last minute or two of cooking, we're going to add the green onion and then set the vegetables aside. Then we're going to heat up some oil in a pan and saute some chicken breast. There's nothing really special about these, just cook a chicken breast like you would normally cook the chicken breast. After they're done, you're going to take them off of the heat, dice them, and add them back to the pan. Now, before we finish, we're going to add, in the last minute or two of cooking, some of the garlic butter and toss to coat and set the chicken aside. Then we're going to cook some egg, just normally like you'd scramble an egg, and set that aside. Now, to finish the dish, let's assemble all of our cooked ingredients. We have the rice, the chicken, vegetables, egg, and garlic butter. We're going to heat up some oil over high heat in a large cooking vessel. A wok is perfect. Then we're going to add the rice and toss so that all the rice gets heated up in the hot oil. Once all the rice is heated up in the hot oil, we're going to add the garlic butter and stir so that all of the rice is coated in the butter. This is a very important step in cooking the rice. Make sure all of it is coated in the garlic butter. Then we're going to add our vegetables, our chicken, and our egg. Then we're going to stir to make sure all of the ingredients are incorporated. And then we are going to season with soy sauce to taste, with a little bit of salt and some pepper. Make sure you stir the rice well so that the seasoning can cook into the rice. And then we are going to finish with a little bit of sesame seeds. And that should be it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions or comments, please leave them below in the comments section. And be sure to like, rate, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much.